she's fake, but I think some of this shit is just really religious bewilderment, guys. She's not the first person I've seen who looks like they're, mentally ill for Jesus. I mean, she is also with the fake tears and, oh, stop, and she's doing all her little whatever, her bad acting. But there is something that, like, it's almost like her bad acting is a result of a weirdness and a disassociation that is very real, where, like, she is so zonked out in religion world that, like, she's just not all the way together here in reality. You know what I mean? So for her, even trying to act normal just looks like, holy shit, dude, she can't even act normal because she is just blinded by the light of God, if you will.
But we serve a just God, and I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that. But we serve a just God.
Dude, what's with the eyebrows?
I rest easy in knowing that.
Dude.
He's sovereign, but he's just.
Dude.
And so let the Lord handle that.
Dude.
But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
All right, so here's the deal. Dude, very deranged. Like, what's with the eyebrows? Hello? Get this woman some help. But now, here's the thing we got to remember, guys. This woman is trying to, like, take over all the schools. Club America, TPUSA in every school. I don't think this woman is converting anyone, guys. Okay? I don't believe any of the college-educated women who are going to college to become CEOs or their own boss or whatever, heads of state, those women are not going to look at her and be convinced to do it her way. She is only going to resonate with the most brainwashed of the brainwashed Christians out there. Okay? You have to be like these fucking weirdos, bro. These guys. These are the only people that are going to respond to this shit. Okay? We will never forget you. We are Christian conservatives. We are Charlie Kirk. Okay? Only these types of people that are so warped that they are becoming Charlie Kirk are going to buy into her fucking mayhem. Normal women are not going to buy into this shit. But now, guys, there's something very problematic, though, okay? Because Erika Kirk has been caught in a major lie, guys, by her own people. This is not a Candace Owens thing. This is, in fact, somebody that Candace Owens has been taking to task, has caught Erika Kirk in one of her own lies. And it starts with this. This was a statement she made saying, I have Charlie's cell phone, and nobody was trying to kill him.
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered. They're coming after me. Someone's going to kill me. He didn't say that. And I have his cell phone.
Okay, so there she is with Glenn Beck, right? He did not say that. He did not do that. He wasn't sending anyone messages. I have his cell phone. Like, what do you think? Having his cell phone is like, what does that even mean? But watch this though, guys. She gets jacked here by Frank Turek, of all people. Frank Turek is one of the guys that Candace Owens has been taking to task. He is a Christian author that is heavily tied to TPUSA. He was in the SUV that took him to the hospital. He spoke at the funeral. This guy was right there when the shit went down, but watch what he says.
He wrote me this: please pray for me. I'm under the gun on something right now. Prayers appreciated. I texted him and I said, I hope you've increased your security detail. He texted me back. He said, quote, I have. I know they want me dead. And I don't know who he meant by they.
You hear that? That's from a guy connected to all this. So we don't know if it was the day before, right? He didn't specify, but it was sometime close to it. It wasn't 2 years ago, and this guy was a pretty recent, I mean, this guy was there on the day of. Nobody knows who the they was, but it was like him feeling that people were going to kill him or somebody was going to end him. And he did express it, according to Frank Turek, who was there with him, one of his closest, like, spiritual advisors. And yet Erika Kirk, though, is like, this never happened.
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered. They're coming after me. Someone's going to kill me. He didn't say that. And I have his cell phone.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the day before. Okay? Maybe it wasn't the day before. Maybe it was a week before. But I don't know, man. My thing is I don't know what Tyler Robinson's involvement was with this, but it's just weird, okay? The no shredding of the neck, no exit wound, supposedly a 30-06. The FBI releases the roof footage, but they don't show Tyler on the roof. I mean, I believe that Tyler maybe went there to try and shoot him, but I don't know, man. There is something else involved, you know? The way that they whisked him off and they took him not to the closest hospital. They buried his reports. We never heard about the autopsy. The governor of Utah became the spokesperson, and instantly they portrayed it as this leftist thing, which was like running parallel to an attempt to win an election against Jay Jones. So they were running a narrative about left-wing violence here in Portland with Nick Sortor and those guys. Like, you notice Nick Sortor and those guys came to the protests right after the Charlie Kirk thing and right when they were running an election against Jay Jones. The minute the Jay Jones election was over, Sortor and those guys, they left Portland. You never heard about them again. Everybody got off the whole left-wing violence thing. They literally, the whole thing was just an op to try and win that fucking election, man. And they've been doing this shit for years, okay? And they're trying to, like, martyr Charlie, but they keep everything on secret, and Spencer Cox is out there doing the PR, and the whole thing is kind of shady, but there's no proof of Tyler being a leftist, and the messages are really weird, and maybe they are, because Mormons are pretty weird, but there was still some weird shit around this, and then they paved over the location right away. They made, like that whole location is just gone. They disappeared the murder location like real quick, like a couple days of investigation, and then boom, the murder location is just gone. They're, TPUSA is hiding these SD cards. Everybody's lying, right? They're all of a sudden there was Netanyahu talking about Charlie Kirk for a week, even making videos. Netanyahu's like, we didn't kill Charlie. Dude, what the fuck was that? Nobody asked you if you killed Charlie. We have literally the prime minister of Israel going on TV, like saying, we didn't kill Charlie, really? We didn't do it. We didn't do it. And then next thing you know, he's meeting with all of the TPUSA influencers. And now TPUSA is this crazy Zionist thing, okay? Where even the TPUSA people are like, why are you guys like an Israel Trump thing all of a sudden? Even their own fans are like, what the fuck is going on? And Charlie, we watched that video yesterday of Charlie talking about the ethnic cleansing in Gaza and how he had real issues with Netanyahu.
Now, Bibi and the Israeli hard-right government has a mandate.
Here it is.
I gotta be careful the way I say this. They're going to try to ethnically cleanse Gaza. Yep. I mean, I don't use that term lightly.
Dude,
okay?
You see that right there? That was Charlie Kirk 2 years ago, guys. Watch that again.
Because here's the essence of it. The essence is this. This is the closest thing to the Holocaust that any of us have lived through. But the fact is now Bibi and the Israeli hard-right government has a mandate. I got to be careful the way I say this. They're going to try to ethnically cleanse Gaza. Yep. I mean, I don't use that term lightly. Okay? They're talking about basically removing 2.5 million people from there. Okay?
Dude, look at that. This was in the beginning of this. They're going to try to ethnically, how do I say this? I gotta be careful. They're gonna try to ethnically cleanse Gaza. And of course, the laugh is gross and sick. But like, dude, what is TPUSA right now? It is like super Zionist. Benjamin Netanyahu was like, yeah, man, me and Charlie Kirk are such good buddies. We didn't kill him. Well, like, Israel didn't kill Charlie. But like, bro, Charlie was not Netanyahu's good buddy. And like, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I don't think it's as simple as Tyler Robinson being mad at Charlie and like just him getting the perfect shot with the perfect bullet that did no skin damage. I'm just not buying it. You know, I watched that video. Guys, I've seen shooting footage. Dude, when a bullet goes into your neck, it doesn't look like that, guys. Okay, just a fucking pinhole of blood. A bullet fired from a hunting rifle does not look like that, guys. I mean, something went into his neck. Something went in there and killed that guy. But it was, I don't know if it was like a pencil fiber projectile fired from a drone or like what was going on. But that sure as fuck wasn't a hunting rifle. I mean, look at what a hunting rifle did to JFK's head, guys. To his fucking skull. Okay? And this thing was a pinprick precision bleed out and you are dead in like 2 minutes. That was not a 19-year-old kid firing from a building with a hunting rifle he snuck in his pant leg. Like, no fucking way, bro. And that is like... that's the thing that just sits and weighs on me. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Just something about this stinks. And I'm not a conspiracy guy, okay? I don't really buy into conspiracies. I tend to shy away from conspiracies. But like, there's a lot of people behaving in a lot of weird fucking ways. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.